Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start today's morning show. Alright, so this morning, according to reports from Court of Side, say Arsenal and Palace they very close to agreeing a new structure, a new payment structure of £45 million plus add-ons. So Arsenal proposed them to Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace really like the idea because this is an exclusive report to Court of Side. Arsenal and Crystal Palace are close to agreeing the payment structure of the Iberichi deal. Reports Mark Bruce, who is the editor-in-chief of Court of Side Media. Now, in another slide, them call the talk say they understand, the editor-in-chief say understand Arsenal and Palace close to agreements over initial 45 million plus performance-related bonuses for Eze. Now, other clubs approached, but the player only wants Arsenal to make them very easy. Now, what if they can understand from this deal? Say Arsenal won't give them 45 million upfront, then the rest will be add-ons. So Crystal Palace prefer them than 20 million in instrumental payments for three times. That 3 times will be 3 years. So Crystal Palace actually buy the idea, and the performance-related add-ons we Arsenal won't give them. Now something they easy to achieve. I don't know what it will be, but the talk say they easy to achieve. It could be okay if we qualify for Champions League, we'll give you like this. Okay, if we finish for top 4, we'll give you like this. So Crystal Palace are happy. In fact, the thing they make me give me highest joy now the fact that the player choose only yours. Say Arsenal, I don't want to talk to anybody. In fact, I'm going to check the statistics of disabilities. When you look at the last 3 seasons, this guy has been contributing at least, look at the third season, 2022-2023, 14 goal and assist contributions, 2023-2024, 15 goal and assist contributions, 24-25, 16 goal and assist contributions. Now, person will say, Isabi score goals, Isabi creates. So now secondary outlets for Arsenal when it comes to creation and goal scored. In fact, I just dey happy. Like next season, I don't know. Are they people they tell me yesterday say as I choose, somebody use the high pass like as the high pass, I think they bust my head. You get what do you mean they see as I sit down like this? Maybe you know they see you get but next season because we they add a lot onto a team that finished second. What do you come to see go on? What be the reason? Say, each other, I know even the surprise will go next season on meeting. The goodness I took not come again. Because look at it now. We have one of the best defense in the league, if not the best, over the past 2 seasons. Now that best defense, you can't add this type of player. So they say they can make things happen. The most important reason we maybe they happy to say when they play against teams, see they set up 10 men behind the ball. He's somebody that can weave around all those people, all those bodies, cause penalty. Those kind of things. If free kick, they can down now. Those kind of things. Nobody don't say we'll get like 10 free kick before score one. We'll be like this. I would say they give me joy, but this is what it is. More they see anytime soon that deal, they go conclude that. Now, we want to hear from Transfer News Live. The call talk say Chelsea don't already for this club cup they play now. You know that Chelsea have generated over 80 million. Like this, over 80 million. Now, part of the ways they use to commode themselves for all this PSR wahala because that's revenue generated. Now, Fabrizio Romano going to give us updates. Say Arsenal are set for new talks with Chelsea for the Madueke deal, as he has already said yes to the Arsenal project. Arsenal will not see it. Furthermore, we're going to hear from another Fabrizio Romano also again. Arsenal have direct talks against Madueke and the negotiations and to see how the deal can proceed with the club because the gap in the valuation as Chelsea defined 50 with the offer 40. So all those rumors would hear say based on say Elanga moved to Newcastle for 52 million, just the reason that side. I've not seen any corroboration on that aspect, but we'll just watch and see how things they go. Now, away from that, so people like Max Law will be one of the journalists who they work for the Telegraph. So he can talk about this on the Madueke deal in a different limelight. Now, he can talk say Arsenal have made background checks and spoke to people who have worked with Nodi Madueke, and they are now expected to approach Chelsea directly. It remains to be seen if the valuation or background checks that they did have impacted their interest, because I believe say they get good feedback. That's why they won't come proceed with the deal. For me, I'm surprised that they're talking about offers. Chelsea the final. I don't think anything will happen until after the final. You get after the final, because for me it will be like a distraction. Also go and be bidding for the player with the player they play for Chelsea. My own humble opinion be that, but more just to watch and see whether Arsenal will make the offer now or make the offer later. Now, in the troubling twist of events, Fabrizio Romano come let us to say Real Madrid don't want to play PSG. I think tonight. Say for the place we don't want to play the game, Real Madrid enter plane. So because of the bad weather, the plane no fit land. No fit land. They come dey circle all around New York for over 1 hour. Man, this is mental torture for a team who won't play semi-final. People go to complain about social media. People they pray, say God, I beg you, may not say happen. What if we go finish? People just talk different things, but thank God, say at the end of the day, they later land the plane. Now we say they don't land them. FIFA, Real Madrid can officially inform FIFA. They see the press conference where our coach and 3 of our players go do, we go cancel them because our flight was delayed. Yes, we've not landed due to the storm. You know what it means? Say you did for air. Now just they hover all around 1 hour. And you go to ask pilots, what's happening? And they say, oh, not bad weather. You go to fear now. What if lights strike the plane? What if, like, so many what ifs? But at the end of the day, thank God, say we'll not get any negative thing will happen for that their flight. Yeah, so just thank God for their lives. Now, away from that also, we're going to get another report. Say this is an exclusive report from Fabrizio Romano that Rodrigo will not sign for Al Nassr this summer, as reports are totally fake. Al Nassr say they won't go for Rodrigo, or maybe they won't go for Martinelli. Say nothing like that. They happen. It gets say because talks have not started, talks have not taken place. Now we're saying Baba they try to explain it. So well, that could be the case, but more just they observe and monitor how things they go. Now, in another twist of events, it only confirmed say Victor Osimhen has informed Napoli of his clear desire that he only wants to play for Galatasaray as soon as possible. So the deal there for the final stages, just like as Gokere said, they tell Sport and say Arsenal or nothing. Now Galatasaray they don't say okay, since they don't beg Napoli tire, Napoli no one budge, but that's 75 million euros. So okay, they go pay the money, they don't get any choice. So Galatasaray don't tell Napoli say okay, we'll pay the release clause. You get so then with Osimhen they already agree personal terms, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Now, can't even hear say the reason we make Osimhen rejected Manchester United now because of salary. Man, you don't get the money to pay Osimhen the required salary or the desired salary we in wants. That's why he ended up not signing for them. You know, say now the person you Ferdinand said they wish for, say them go fit sign. You get so now. So it be in fact in the same light, with the guy report say Gyökeres according to Ebola, say Gyökeres self asked another say okay now they willing to pay the 70 and 10 way Sporting Lisbon they asked for. Yes, I read that report today. Some people sent it to me. You get say Arsenal don't they willing say they go see me. I know say at the end of the day, if push comes to shove, Arsenal go pay the money just like Galatasaray pay the money because Galatasaray don't be beg since Napoli reduce money. Napoli say nothing. She back no they reduce. You either pay the money or in go still there. Yeah. So they don't agree say they go pay. Wait till now the same thing because the situations they quite similar. Napoli know they happy with Osimhen. Sporting don't know they happy with Gyökeres. Now they are punishing the buying clubs. So you must pay the money. You don't pay and leave. You must pay it. So we said we'll go pay that money. 5 million is not supposed to be something that will come and be dragging. Now we big now, no small yet. So that's what it just be. All right, let's bring the first message from one of our sponsors, Poria Logistics and Delivery Services. So they are into import and export, pickup delivery, doorstep delivery, courier delivery, haulage, transport logistics, dispatch, and errand services. And if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 807547 86645 and 08092445644. So if you want to ship to USA, Canada, UK, and Europe, they will help you run them. Even if you want to receive, they run them for there. You get so, and their head office is for Block D, Shop 41, Binukono Ultra Modern Market, Ojota, Lagos. And the Ikorodu office is at number 28, Oriwu Road, Italewa, Ikorodu, Lagos State. So if you're interested in any of the services, to reach out to them. Now, away from that, so I saw this post on Twitter and it resonated with me from Ghana Chris. Now, it's that they build a team of giants When you look at the height of Kai Havertz, Saliba, Magalhaes, Gyökeres, Declan Rice, Kivio, Merino, Calafiori, Kepa, Norgard, Ben White, everybody there above 6 feet. Now giants with the build you get to score, because set pieces is also going to be key based on the 10 men behind the ball people they play against us. You get. So when I see them, I also say, no wonder they very, very good with set pieces. Don't imagine next season now set piece. Magalhaes will come, Saliba go dey, Norgard will be saying now Oria dey, Norgard go dey. The kid say, who you want man? Who you want who? What do you want to do? And Declan Rice say, dey. What do you want to do? So naturally, just be shy. Just be very happy with wetin. If you be person don support Arsenal 20 years ago, remember those days wey be say they go say Arsenal small boys, people dey bully Arsenal. Let's stop come bully this team now. Bolton Wanderers, make dem come bully this team. What I want to do? Those days, those people will go there, all those short cross era them, all those people, Shamala rights them. You bully us like man. But they go bully. Oh yeah, which team for the world go? Now, if we play team, now people they complain say they are too aggressive. They are too aggressive. Liverpool they complain they are too aggressive. Only you sure they wait this season. After Newcastle, I won't say how match will be. But see how Gyökeres. I don't want to bully Gyökeres. I won't see all those Sandro Tonali, them all those Jolins. I won't see all those physical battles. I won't see as in my blood. I won't see how it will be. Now, away from that, so people like Sounders. Andy Townsend, not Dean Saunders, Andy Townsend, because I with Dean Saunders there for the studio. Andy Townsend called the talk say, Arsenal will win the title thanks to Gyökeres. Now what's it? Now your prediction be that. See, this is a say who will they enter? Say the guy too complete at snack. Although people like Troy Deeney, I don't know whether they pay that guy to make controversial remarks. I don't know whether they pay him to just talk within the off point. Imagine somebody saying, Arteta no one win the league. That's what he's saying. Arteta no one win the league. That's why he signed Gyökeres. So he signed rubbish striker. So that the striker no go fit help and win the league. Then at the end of the day, if you don't win the league, you want to tell everybody say, I told you a striker cannot help us. I told you that Arteta prefers not to use a striker. Like, where did you get these talking points from? And people in the studio said they're going to mock, they look at the Concord. It could be so. God, I would say I did. Wow. Well, God go do it one day. Now, people like Martin Keown, how they talk on Chelsea and Wanderers. So, Baba can be of the opinion say, see, Wanderers no dey go anywhere. We're in the talk. So Wanderers no dey go. In fact, when you look at the statements and everything he said, they say Keown is adamant that Wanderers will get an opportunity to impress on that, etc. And there is no doubt that the midfielder will extend his contract. Confirm. They say, okay, I take you back to the FA Cup final that Arteta won. In that game, look at the bench. Who sat on the bench and didn't come on? Saka. Saka was on the bench. It looked very, very painful. Martinelli, a lot of people at some point were crying for Martinelli to start. Arteta will start, but last, what's happened? Arteta does well, like he does it when he thinks it is right. Arteta don't send anybody. They look at the people they talk. When him feels say it's the right time, he will run out. I think Wanderers is on the same path. Like Saka will say Saka wants the bench, Martinelli said wants the bench. He's a wonderful talent. He's been protected. All this way the season of protection. Arteta is protecting the ball. It's nothing to do with his ability. He will get his chance. Okay, maybe it's a battering situation for the contract, but I have met his family. The father, very, very calm and lovely family. He's an intelligent boy. He eventually signed for Arsenal. There's no doubt about it. I just think he wants to make sure he plays football and that is healthy. He's doing it for the right reasons. This young man, I believe, is going to be a superstar at Arsenal. Oga Keown, we say 100, I believe and die. Till one day, no get where they go. At this point of our lives, you don't get anywhere you go. Meanwhile, people like Willock, when they talk about, I say Willock, Alex Iwobi, when they talk about Bukayo Saka, they say when they remember that match where Saka played for Fulham, against Fulham, we say Saka go injured, Saka just score. I'm shocking. Say the guy just jump inside the pitch, just score. Everybody call it team. Damn, he even tried to not make me. I was like, bro, you can't be doing that to me now. I'm your guy. Why are you trying to not make me? All right, away from that. Okay, so we're going to get this update. Say Brian Konate they reject 2 Liverpool offers that they don't give and saying I did in Madrid. So he wants to go to Real Madrid like Trent Alexander-Arnold. If he does that, it will somehow weaken Liverpool. In fact, in situation just be like Trossard situation. Because I want to ask, okay, now if you say they say Chris Whitley can't report again. Say as reported last week, Turkish giants Fenerbahce are interested in signing Trossard. Trossard already changing agents. Trossard is yet to agree a contract extension. If you be Arsenal now, maybe be Andre Beretta or Richard Garlic Ateta, what you go do about Trossard? Leave him, let him run down his contract, or sell him now? The same thing with Liverpool. Because the reason, if I did Liverpool now, I don't say this guy probably won't go join Real Madrid. Do we sell him now? That is in his final year, or leave him to run down the contract and move for as a free agent? What's it will be the argument? Or you go do what Crystal Palace do? But they tell McGuire, if you no go sign contract, you are moving now. You are moving now. It's better we lose you now than we lose you 1 year later for nothing. Even at 20 million, even at 25 million more collects. So I said, make I ask you now, which will be the advice? Ideally, I would prefer to make a sign contract, make it 60 years. And part of the scope that will define is 60 years. But I don't just know. I said, make I still ask you now. What's it with that us? Now, on the funny story I can see today, say Jamie Vardy, according to the Athletic, has been offered to Manchester United as free agent. And Man U they consider that because all the people Man U say they won't sign, nobody really answered them, which is quite sad for them. At the same time, massive congratulations to David Raya and his partner Tatiana on their marriage last weekend. So wish 2 of them a lifetime of happiness and joy and everything. It gets just may God just bless their union. It gets. So we're going to hear from Chris Whitley. Say Arsenal's deal for Gyökeres is likely to be finalized before the club's summer preseason. That one show me. I know that one. They say those close to the deal say it's at an advanced stage and expect the financial issues to be resolved in the coming days. I believe say before weekend, it gets everywhere goes to. That would see me. I personally believe. Now Max Doman called the talk say he won't stay Arsenal because he doesn't talk with Arsenal ready to sign pre-contract. In pre-professional contract when he turns 16 in December. So I'm on, I didn't want to stay with him, no get anywhere where they go. Obviously, you won't go before, get. So Arsenal I be the hottest place now where anybody fits in say they won't stay again. Now my own humble opinion with that. Now we now like this now. Now we the odds as it be. Okay, I'm gonna bring you another message from another of our sponsors. So Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited, they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, Oraji, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day, that be the fact, say cut off side, say Arsenal Palace, they're very, very close to agreeing £45 million plus add-ons to make the deal. Okay, here we go. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and ends like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. That game. All right, guys. Ciao.